How is it going, everyone? Thank you for tuning in. This is Vortex Gallery Online 2023, and this is TMNT Tournament Fighters for the Super NES. Thank you, everyone here. We're getting started up here just shortly. We got everybody checking in. We got a few other items there, but we're going to try to get our first matches up for the day. You got me, Mac, here with To Be More Crazy. We're going to be rocking the mics here for you guys here through some pretty good Team and Team matches. Oh yeah, because especially once you get a couple of heads, and I already see a few in the brackets today that are definitely experienced players. You'll start seeing some of those little nuances that you kind of expect from some of these old sort of SNES era fighting games. You know, kind of couple exploits, a couple very good knowledge checks from some of our players today. Oh, not coming through? Oh yeah, hold on. Let me see if I can get it on here. Is it not? Uh-oh. Yeah. You figure you test everything and then it still won't work the day of. Even after you do it right before it. Yeah. Typical.
I'm listening in.
There we go. There we go. All right. Yeah, Discord is being a pain because it was a different channel. All right. There we go. Let's try this again, baby. Hopefully you can hear To Be More Crazy over here now. There we go. There we go.
Okay,
All right. All right.
okay, sweet.
So actually, that's good timing because I think we already got our first match queued up here. So we're gonna have Zexia and Kuro Raiden. So this will actually be a really good matchup here. So let's see if we can hop in the lobby here with these guys.
Now, I definitely am excited to see this. Azaxa, an established player, a very, very talented content creator for the tournament fighter scene. If you've had a chance to see any of their videos, you know. And then, of course, Kuro Raiden, one of the people who has been in the Super Fighting Discord for the longest time, helping out, trying to pick out the best possible emulation setups and making sure that net play is easily available. So I'm excited to see how this match goes down. I have a sneaking suspicion Azaxa is going to use their war, and we're going to see how that goes.
Yeah, I know Zexia was strictly talking on Twitter about Rocking War today. For better or worse. But hopefully if we do, we should see probably some of the best war play you'll go ahead and see on TF. So here we go.
If there's a better war out there, no offense to them, but Azaxa is my favorite war. Making sure. I hope you all don't mind. I'm going to take a brief moment and just make sure people know we are live. Bear with me for just a moment.
Oh, go no problem. I think we are queuing up, so we are just about ready here for the match. Let's make sure we're getting the capture ready. Looks like we're starting up here. Okay, we thought we were going to get some button checks, but we are right into the action.
Right into it. So, wow. Yeah, okay. So, of course, we see the patented war. Oh, using the double lows. The standing heavy kick and the crouching heavy kick. It's all about that range. Ooh, tries to go for the reflect, it looked like.
Waiting it out. Oh, nice stomp. Slow, a little bit of pressure. Jump in.
Ooh, that was close. Very, very close. And of course, Shredder just had meter, so that would have been a rough time. Maybe War could have gotten out of that by just using the stomp, but it's always a little scary there.
Oh, obviously, yeah. And especially as Shredder, for any of these sort of situations, those characters, you want to keep that lockdown in that corner, prevent them from getting out, because That's definitely the best spot he wants any character in this game at. Oh, that's gonna be a oh no Dizzy. I thought that was gonna be Dizzy there.
It looked like a Dizzy, the stealth non-Dizzy.
So pressure, keep getting in.
Oh,
nice there. Little
it
side
does so
switch.
much stun. See, look.
Oh, that does the stun. Yeah.
Hits. 2 hits is all it takes. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
so we got Shredder with meter.
Good. Oh, little bit too
was
early.
A good idea. No, but that was a good idea, though.
No, I saw what he was going for. He was trying to wait till right when the animation ends. Yeah, because there's a good couple frames that Shredder will recover after the lightning is off him. That you're pretty much open to do whatever you want to him.
Ooh, God. Okay, and see, look, Zoxa with the set play.
Wow. Yeah.
It's all the tick throw, all the low. You know, you got to be careful because if you don't block the right way, you get knocked down, put right back into the blender. You know, I mean, and it looks like Zoxa looking pretty strong there. Kuro though, again playing Shredder in this match, not exactly a terrible situation. Ooh, we got the Goki Shredder. Can't go wrong with the Goki Shredder.
Oh, yep. As always, this is played on the custom championship edition. It has a bunch of quality of life improvements as well as a bunch of custom colors, which I think a couple of these are from former Evo champions as well, or Vortex Gallery winners.
After watching so much Cross Justice League, I'm so terrified of the stomp.
Yeah, because you forget how much better War is in that. You start kind of wondering, especially when Exexia plays War. There definitely is going to be, if you're not on your game, they're going to definitely get you. Oh, good evasion.
Jumps out. And that move is so hard to deal with. If you're low on health, that was a very, very good stomp setup. Again, I always kind of liken this to like Oro, where the stomp isn't that great, but it is. Somehow it transcends its terribleness into becoming better.
Yeah, and it always has those certain properties where it ends up getting across it, but sometimes it doesn't, especially in this. Like the hitbox will look like it's on the other side, but then you really get hit in the front or vice versa.
Oh my god, the double roundhouse.
Already.
Yeah, it all takes is 2 roundhouses.
Oh, nice stomp into the low. I like this blender setup, so Zex can go for it.
Oh wow, that was close. That might have been Dizzy if it had hit. Oh, now Shredder's building a ton of meter. So much meter. All it takes is one good super setup.
Is he gonna go in? Yeah, go. At least goes for the chip.
Just right outside of the range.
Oh, but trying the jump, yeah.
That was close.
Good stuff from Exexia. Catching every time because it was recognizing that Kuro wanted to go for those jump-ins every time after the pressure, which you can't do against War. That light turn or dash punch there will just hit you right out of the air every time.
It's surprisingly effective. I mean, it does like half your stun.
Yeah. War
is playing like Makoto games out here or something. I get that. I think that's 2 out of 3. So yeah.
Yep, 2 out of 3. So Exexia moving forward there.
Good stuff to both players, though. Very, very good match. If y'all are not aware, this game is a fast game.
Very fast, yeah. Like, if you leave to go to the bathroom, come back, you might miss half of this tournament. That's how fast some of these matches will go. But all right, we'll have that on here. So let's go ahead. We'll see if we can get our next match queued up. So let's see who we got up next. We can go for. I think we were still waiting on 1 or 2 here.
I'm updating the oh, you are, man. You're so on top.
I am on top of these things, my man. I am on top.
I'm like trying to be helpful. I'm just sitting here like, oh, I got the tweet out at least. I'll take something. I can do something here. Mac, thank you again for the hard work you put into running this year. Everything looks amazing, and as per usual, it's just an absolute pleasure to work with you on this stuff. You know what I mean? Like, it's not every day I get to work with you on a tournament because, of course, we are across the states, as it were. So, it's
a little
refreshing.
East meets West on all these sort of things, which has actually been a lot happier, too, because I know when we first started the pandemic, a couple of these playing these games, especially like some of the Parsec ones, it was a little rough, but things have definitely gotten vastly improved in the past like 2 to 3 years in terms of even how we play a lot of these old SNES and other like PC fighters.
Yeah,
with the help of like
it's
Dolphin
clear
or
that things had to adapt. I mean, that was the only way it was going to be. There's just, I mean, again, I would love to just fly out to Vegas and play you in Tournament Fighters, but maybe that's not the easiest thing in the world sometimes. So, as a Baltimorean, I've got a fairly decent crew of people out here but having the option to play online really does broaden the group that's available. So it's you have people who are East Coast, people are West Coast, and they're all, as you said, able to come together and finally play in one big event like this. So it's been again, I'm just excited to see what we're going to see next. I have a sneaking suspicion, we got a couple of I don't want to say killers, but people who have done very well in the past, and I'm excited to see them clash again and see if you got people like Moo, Hippo, and Gyaru or Wavy Amar who could kind of come in and surprise us and show us that they are not going to allow players like X-Force to just come in here and take this whole thing. So I'm excited to see those matches.
Same here, yeah. So I think we're gonna go ahead. We're gonna see if we can get the next on deck here. We're gonna get Chair G Tables versus Teresa. So this is actually Chair I've not seen play any TMNT before. I'm trying to recall. But I know Chair is actually a really good player in a couple other games, including Project Justice as well as Jackie Chan.
Oh yeah, that's right. They did really good last night. Did they win Project Justice last night?
I haven't had a chance. I was watching the early part of the pools because there was a lot of good matches on that last night. But I know they were still kind of getting pretty far in the bracket there by the time I had to disconnect.
Who doesn't love Project Justice, by the way? If you no, okay, so Chair got third, not bad.
Nice.
And with Chairperson.
Oh, with the bottom tier, yeah. that is the rough part, yeah. But hey, you got to represent those lower tiers in these sort of games,
I mean, who doesn't love Chairperson? I mean, maybe might not want to play as them, but they're cool. I can only get so far with bottom tier. But we can sympathize. We understand. I mean, hey, who's gonna take third at a Vortex gallery with considerably, I don't want to say the worst character. Is Chairperson? I guess she's kind of like the Dan of the game. She's designed to be not that great, I guess, right? I don't know.
Maybe, I guess, yeah.
Like, who's worse? I don't know.
So, all right, they're going ahead and getting set up here shortly. So while we're going through there, let's go ahead. I just want to give a shout out to a couple of our sponsors here. First off, obviously, this is Vortex Gallery Online 2023. This is only the first weekend. We've already had, like 30 tournaments already within this first weekend. And all of them have been really, really good so far. Like, I was watching some of the Power Instinct one, which was really fun. I played in the VF one yesterday, which was really, really good. And then obviously like Project Justice, Jackie Chan was over there, JoJo's was yesterday. A lot of good ones already, but we already got another probably 3 weeks worth of tournaments still to go on all that. So be sure to check those out. And also, if you want to support the Vortex Gallery Online, go ahead and check out the shop. They got a lot of great merch, posters, shirts. So feel free to check out on the 956pro.com shop. So let's see here. Give you 1 sec here. We're gonna go ahead and send them over because they're having an issue with the invite for the match. There we go. And also coming up soon here, March 31st through April 1st, we have the Homebrew Haven tournament. Hosted out there in Moorhead, Kentucky. Bunch of games, all will have $100 pot bonuses there. A lot of great games in that lineup. I already see VSAV in there, some Windjammers too. Guilty Gear Accent Core kind of rounding out that lineup. So be sure to check that out, and if you're in the area, definitely check it out.
I'm so excited for that because I believe, last I checked, Cross Justice League is going to be a part of that. So yeah,
I heard it was. Yeah. I know there was the initial lineup they had posted, but I know there was a bunch of other games that were still yet to be announced as side events or other ones to be added as a lineup one. And also, additionally, too, be sure to, if you want to help out the tournament here, go ahead and click on that match earn link and help out the guys here. All proceeds will be going directly to the players. So let's see here. We can go ahead and see if we can help them here. They're having a couple difficulties with getting the Dolphins set up, which is slightly to be expected.
We all know. We're not. If this were as simple as simply just pressing a button, then I have a sneaking suspicion there would be more players. But at the end of the day, that's net play for you. What can you do? I mean, there's got to be a certain amount of frustration. But hey, again, with net play, being able to play anywhere in the world, you kind of take what you can get.
I think they're having issues here with getting the game invite set up.
Oh, the invite's having some issues?
Yeah, okay. yeah. So there's always a couple ones there. There's usually at least one of the nice features with Dolphin is they have a auto sort of option that links in with Discord to say when you're starting matches or anything along those lines. But we'll see maybe what I can do is if I can set this up for them.
Thank y'all for being so patient. I hope y'all enjoy these matches as much as we are, because again, not every day you see high level war gameplay. If nothing else, you could say, hey, I just watched probably the world's best war. That's an accomplishment for your Sunday. You know what I mean?
Good old snippet. We'll snip a little picture here.
Updating the bracket. YRTR has appeared and is ready to play when we get a chance. So just a heads up on that.
Have they? Okay.
Yeah.
Then let us do this. Because actually, I think Chorizo is supposed to play YRTR. We never read here and back. So.
Well, no, I'm sure YRTR understands. Unfortunately, we got check-in times. We tried our best to add a little bit of buffer, and I apologize to anyone who missed that initial check-in. But the good news is, if you got the will, there is a way. You are not out. Nothing says you can't come from behind. I mean, isn't that the old adage for Justin? Justin would always lose on purpose, go to losers, and then have an easier time coming back and winning. So,
is that the story?
Yeah,
that's the lore. Yeah,
you can do this exactly just as well as that. I know you are a very talented player, so there's nothing that says you can't do that. So, let me make sure they know where to come watch this.
I'll see.
That's an interesting idea, though. Losing on purpose and then just being so confident you come back from loser's bracket and win. I think it's like not the dream, but it's like you always are like, am I this hype? Can I do this? So.
Yeah, we'll see if we can set up a session that they can join here.
Now, and it's just for those unaware, part of the reason we are using Dolphin is it distributes the lag evenly. So as opposed to a situation where a person might end up with a ton of lag and the other person has, perfect connection, this allows it to kind of work. I should point this out. If you are unaware, Dolphin does kind of have that magic net play where for whatever reason it just works. So we're very, very happy to be able to take advantage of that using this WAD file for the latest version of Tournament Fighters Championship Edition.
Okay, perfect. So it looks like I got them in here. Let me go ahead and assign them. Let's see if this works.
I'm making sure people know they can go ahead and share the stream. Let's send this to a few folks real quick. See what we got here. Just sending this to a few folks.
Okay, so we got them in here. We're gonna go ahead. They're gonna do a quick check.
Oh, thank goodness.
Yeah, just to make sure. Because usually we like to try to get the players to host their own sessions. Because usually then it kind of leads to at least a better connection. But at least kind of this one we can, get everybody connected.
I like the story mode.
Yeah, oh, you gotta go to the story mode, yeah.
I mean, it's there for you to learn the lore. Why are the turtles fighting each other, right?
Well, you gotta know the lore. I mean, why's all this happening? Yeah. And I think if I remember, it's a pretty flimsy storyline too. Just hey, there's a tournament. You guys should prove yourselves. Okay, Master Splitter, let's do it.
We've established at this point that the plot for this game is pretty paper thin, but hey, what can you do? I think there was a more extensive plot to this game at some point, but I mean, what's the problem with that? So, okay. You gotta oh, come on. Is it resetting? Okay.
Yeah, we'll reset it here real quick for him. As expected, we'll have Teresa on one side, and we will have Chirgy tables on the right. As expected, Teresa still rocking the Asuka. And
it's a good character choice.
No, definitely good. And it's good to actually see a Mikey in the tournament too here from Cher. You rarely ever see too many Mikeys, despite Mikey not really being like a bad character in this game at all.
I think over the years they've kind of climbed up that tier list. Those matchups have really severely helped them.
100%, yeah. Like I definitely see some players like Hoops and them have been representing some of the other underappreciated turtles. Oh, right through the projectile, nice.
Now Teresa is a Battle for the Grid and Mighty Morphin Power Rangers Fighting Edition player. They play a couple other games as well, but that's the ones that they've been known for through our
nice
streams in the past.
Oh, Cher's winning out in that trade.
Now we're going to see if we're going to see some meter build. I do believe that Asuka Super is not the most effective in the world against Mikey, but you never know. Again, she's kind of a wild card. You really never know what's going to happen in a match versus Asuka, because you might just get hit by a Crouching Fierce, get dizzy. Oh, we got a dizzy there.
Nice slide. Nice position switch.
Wow.
Teresa opted to go for a bit more of the DPs versus the table salts. Usually with the table salt, you can get some good pressure, even against Mikey there. But you got to be really careful that you are doing him pretty meaty and baiting out some things, or else you're just going to eat his Rising Thunder move.
And that was the first match, so we're gonna see. Will Teresa stick to Asuka, or will they switch it up? I mean, I think this is actually an okay match. I feel like, despite the fact Teresa is gonna have to kind of play an honest DP game, it's extremely possible to win this match. Like it's funny.